So we have with us, that's Bill Eustis talking, and beside him is Garney Carr to his right, and over here we have Dick Waston. And they all had some kind of recollections of the fire, Bill being the only one that was actually there when it broke out. Okay, Bill, so you can start.
Yeah, we were in, I was back in Hammond, I was in college, but Brad and I were both back in Hammond at the time. We'd been on a date on Saturday night, gone to the Burton movies probably. Gotten home about midnight maybe, 11 o'clock. I'd gone to bed but wasn't asleep yet when the fire siren started going. And of course I had to get up and go, you know. And that's when it was Easter Sunday morning. A lot of people, and it was cold, it was very cold. They were down there and sprayed from the pumpers, and covered in water and then frozen.
How many stores were lost? That's what I found.
Okay, well, the post office on the corner, then Congress. There was a couple like that, right?
The restaurant.
The restaurant.
And the drugstore.
And the drugstore. And then your dad's store, your coat store. And the barber shop, the pool room.
No, the pool room wasn't in existence, was it?
Yeah, the bowling alley wasn't, but the pool room was in back. And then next door, Lorraine Barnway had a beauty parlor in there at one time, and I can't remember. And then Roy Barnway had Roy Jr. had a shoe store in there for a short time.
Jim? Hey.
And I don't remember if we got into the, was that the Grand?
Yes, we didn't get into the ground.
IGA, okay. Oh, your store was the A&P?
No, just Carr's Grocery.
Carr's Grocery, okay. But at one time I think it was called, it was a Grand Union.
Now that's, you're thinking of the one down towards the hardware store.
One down a little further.
My dad's store was always there. The drugstore was always
Yeah.
So Dick, tell us about your senior trip. You were on the end of your senior trip, right?
Our senior trip then was big New York City,
Yeah.
and we didn't know anything about the fire. Well, I didn't know anything about the fire until I pulled into Hammond. And the only people knew was Neil's story was on it, and they knew how Neil would react when he saw it, because his grandfather died in it. And so I think it was Wayne and Kent come and picked him up. And of course, Beth Cutways arrested her, and they never told her. Really? They must hold it. Well, you know, maybe it was a good thing.
Yeah.
So I remember going through Barney's store, reminiscing all the cans, and we could recognize what they were, and we took them home.
Well, and Garney, you were nowhere near.
I was in Rockland Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas, going through basic training. And so I didn't know anything about it until it was all over with. But when the first time I came home on leave, then I remember that we went to my dad's grocery store. All these burnt cans were there. The cans were all, the labels were off. We loaded up our car with those going back to Texas. And we loaded it up and all the way back to Texas, my headlights were in everybody's eyes.
Oh.
I remember that part of that. And then we always guessing like everybody else, what are you going to eat tonight? You don't know what you're going to eat. That was my recollection. My dad never did talk a lot about it because he was
Hi, everybody.
right in the...
I'll go over this way. Toss salad? Aye.